Extra, read all about it. Taurus, this is all about you. This is your weekly oracle and tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It's not a horoscope, it's an energy reading. So it's for Taurus energy wherever it influences your natal chart. Sun, moon, rising, you pick. You could also be dealing with a Taurus. This will be good stuff for you to hear too. There is a new Taurus video that I do every single week. Yes, they are called weekly videos. It doesn't mean that it's just for the energy of this week. It's whatever this message comes to you is the right time. But it's called a weekly because I create a new video every single week that's Taurus specific. And if you want it fresh off the press, please click subscribe and ring that bell. And you'll get the content as soon as I upload it. And you'll also get notifications of when I go live. I go live here every Friday and every other week to celebrate the moon phase, the either new moon or full moon phase. I do a whole live reading for all 12 zodiac signs. So you're gonna want to know that stuff happens, right? I also do personal readings if you're curious. That is in the description box below. There's always an extended reading to every single one of these energy readings that susses out the details, gets specifics, kind of personalizes the energies a little bit more. And that includes a full romance reading and relationship reading too. So I hope you join me for that. That link is also in the description box below. Taurus, let's get into your energy. I'm going to start off with your crowning energy. I always start with the crowning energy. That is the energy that's basically the theme energy, influencing everything. And then your central energy, which is the heart of your issues, the problems, the things you're working through. And then Taurus, last but not least, we have your grounding energy, which is what is holding you down and helping you out. Okay, so what is your crowning energy? That's what I want to know. I don't really think the cards were very clear. You had a lot to say, but it wasn't all very clear. Let's see if we can get specifically crowning energy. There we go. What? I don't know. Oh, see, I ask and I receive. Yeah. Okay. Taurus, shit is a freaking mess right now. Hold on. I do have it for you. I've got it. Are you in love with a Virgo? Are you? What is going on? Because the two energies, anything that flips up is basically your crowning energy. Now, I have lay a solid foundation. This is Virgo energy. Planning for the future. This is wobbling. Planning for the future, planning things out, scheduling things that are reliable, steadfast, and dependable, and strong. Gentle energy, family-oriented energy. You know, beavers are very family-oriented, very community-oriented, just like little Virgos always want their people around. And this is somebody that you could build a strong foundation with. And then this was the card that popped out first. And this is, this is otter. You got the otters, you got the beavers. And there's this energy of emotions, right? Emotions, because they are both earth animals, but they live in the water and they build dams and they design their environment. So this is a sense of designing your life and constructing it. And I'm just going to say this is going to the chapel kind of energy. This is going to the chapel. You're going to get married. This is the person that you're forming a family with, or you're building a family with. This is intent to build a family or build a home. You might be actually working on your first home right now. Oh yeah, this is definitely something that you could see going long term. Now, this isn't a romance reading, but I got to call a spade or a beaver a beaver. I heard it. I know. It was a Phil Dunphy moment. Let's move on. You just got to call it what it is. And this is definitely heart space, home space, love, being around people who love you, take care of you, feeling warm, looking forward to that, being able to feel warm when you're with people, being in the presence of people that you know that you can rely on, depend on, and trust. This is a really beautiful feeling for you. It's a feeling and an energy that you're going to really thrive in. So this is I don't know what's going on, but we got a lot of cards to go through, but this is a sense of anything that happens from this point on is dealing with that home and heart space and people that you intend to build your future with. It could be the family that you're coming from, but I more or less think it's actually a family that you are building. That would be kind of more this energy, but These are general energies, so you can basically take it how it applies. Be generous of spirit. This is Lion, Leo the Lion. This is the future. Once again, this is looking into the future, and this is heart chakra energy. Green is heart chakra energy. So this is a sense of something is making you really confident about the future. You've gotten some really good news. You're really, really happy. But it's not just about success. Yay. It's about it touches your heart. So something that touches your heart, it's making you feel bigger and bolder and fuller and more alive. You could be dealing with a Leo, right? You could be falling in love with a Leo. You could be constructing your life with your Leo. This is beautiful energy that you can rely on and depend on. It is loyal and it's steadfast. And it's future focused. It's looking forward. All of these things lay a solid foundation. You are never alone, and you're building. Be generous of spirit. You're looking toward the future. So you're definitely building a future with somebody. Use your mind wisely. This is 7 plus 4 is the energy of 11. So awakening to possibilities that you once thought were impossible. I don't know what the is happening in your life, but this is some good right here. That is good stuff. Taurus, this is like the impossible becoming possible. Something that you thought. I honestly think that this is kind of like somebody lighting a fire under your ass and making you do shit you never thought that you'd do. Not in a bad way, but just like there's a sense of adventure, a trepidation here. There's a sense of kicking it out and moving out and not moving out, but like moving out, moving on, right? Maybe even moving up because of somebody else. Because of their encouragement, because of their love with somebody else, with somebody's caring and concern and support. This is beautiful energy. Yes, you are looking forward, but this beautiful retrograde energy that we're in right now, it's wonky, but it's also slowing things down just enough so that you can take time and lay that groundwork. So that you know that it doesn't mean just because you're moving slow doesn't mean you're not moving and you're not future focused. You're just not rushing this. And there's a sense of really enjoying who you're working with. Whew. The miracles are endless. This is your energy showing up in your reading. Beautiful energy of you have all the resources that you need. So this is almost like spirit provided and spirit chosen. You found your direction, you found your life purpose, and you found your way. You have getting a lot of fortune, a lot of beautiful energy coming at you. Like when I say energy, this is 3D energy. So it's resources, money, support, investments, food. This is like the festivities, this is like May Day. This is the sense of celebrating and happiness and 4th of July. Abundance is all around you. So there is cash flow that is supporting your ability to do these things that maybe at one point in your life would have been impossible, but you're going to have the cash flow, and you may not even be expecting it, but it's going to come in. And there's just this sense of doors opening up for you. And this is divinely guided. It's almost like, the gods support this because you're aiming yourself in the right direction. You could be getting a raise. You could be taking a leadership position at work as well. Central energy. Ooh, more 11. Let me just show you this. You got 11. And this energy adds up to 6. 5 plus 1, 6 is the love energy. So there's that sense of there's an abundance in love right now. Something that you never thought you would happen is actually you're taking control of your life and you are wielding it and weaving it the way that you want. And maybe you thought that you'd never have the strength to do this or never saw your life going in this direction, but it's a good direction. You are definitely building something. Whether you're building a home or a business or relationship, you're building something in partnership with somebody else. But this is you designing. You could be writing. This could be your first endeavor into writing, screenplay, novel, essay, whatever, a dissertation. You could just be working on it, working really hard on just knowledge and growing and forcing yourself to sort of like create from nothing. That is what it is. Make your dreams real. This is weaving energy. You're just weaving the future. This is beautiful energy. I love this. This is great. This is all upside down. So you don't want public recognition for this. You want to keep this under your hat. All of this stuff that you're working on, you're doing it for you. You don't want it to be in the public eye. You don't want to be seen. You don't want to be judged. This is a sense of not being closed down in this reading, not being closed down to infinite possibilities, but not wanting anybody to know. It's not because you're ashamed. It's because you want to work on it. You want to get there before you draw any attention to yourself. Upside down as well. A little shit's kind of overrun you. This is a sense of those creepy little crawly things. In other words, there's just a lot to do and there's a lot of spinning wheels and you don't want any attention until you get this more under control. I still think there's a sense of excitement here, but you have to make decisions. You have to make changes. You don't really want to tell people your intentions right now because it's not clear. It's not even clear to you right now. This is why you're constructing. It's almost like architecture. You're building the plans right now. Not necessarily laying the brick and mortar yet, but you're building the plans. And that's what's so interesting because this is like conceptual. It's not conceptual. You'll be able to do this, but it's conceptual as in it's still in the blueprint stage. So what you're excited about, it's almost like buying a new house, but you're designing your own house. And you haven't broken ground yet, but it's so exciting because you have these blueprints in front of you and you realize the only confinement you have is your imagination and your budget. And you have the budget and you have the support and you're building this home for you and your boo. Use this as a metaphor if it's not exactly your situation. And it's like, no one needs to know at this moment. We don't need to talk about this out loud. Think on your feet. This is like anything. See, you're wary that there are a lot of moving parts in here and you're wary of what might go wrong. You know, you're understanding what this retrograde energy means. You get that you don't want to you want to make the plans, you want to start, but you don't necessarily want to break the ground yet because you know that there could be complications that come up and oops, what do you do then? You don't want anybody to see your mistakes. You're working hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't want them to see the rehearsal reels. You're working your ass off right now, but you don't want them to see the goof ups. Maybe you'll do a bloopers reel later. But for now, all of this is going to happen behind the scenes because it's where you feel comfortable to start from scratch. It's where you feel comfortable to start from nothing. It's that you don't want to. It's not that you don't have confidence. You have complete and total confidence in what you're building, but you don't want somebody to watch you dig the ditch. You know you have to dig the ditch because you got to build the basement before you build anything. You got to set the cornerstones before you set anything. You know, you can't design the interior until there is one. So this isn't really the glamorous work. You're extremely hyped. You're extremely excited, but you also know there's a lot of curveballs coming your way. And quite honestly, you don't want people watching you dodge them. You will be sharing this. This is partnership. So you will be sharing this with, the person who's closest to you, your partner in crime. You will be sharing it with them. It's not like you're trying to keep it secret. You're just not trying to make it all public. Ooh, a rebirth is assured. So there's definitely change going on here. This could be somebody in your life that's actually reconstructing themselves because they love you so much. Somebody who is working on who they are, how they treat you. They could be going to therapy. They could be getting some counseling and getting some help. Then this is a sense of really feeling kind of renewed and wonderful about this because you see the improvements. They may be happening slowly, but it means a lot to you that it's happening at all. Take time out. A mama bear energy, being defensive, being protective, guarding you, looking out for you. This is an energy of somebody wants the best for you and they're going to be protective. It's almost like you're protecting somebody while they're in a cocoon, or you're protecting this project while it's in a cocoon. You understand? It's like you don't want anything to happen while this is a fledgling. You know what? You're protecting it like mama bear energy. And of course, this energy comes out. Once again, this is Virgo energy. Let's relate this to if this was a love reading. You're not going to tell anybody. And then no, it's not because you're ashamed. It's because it's new and no one needs to fucking know. It's got to be just the two of you right now. You're being very protective. This is baby. The baby. Baby is being protected. While it's in a cocoon, while it's wrapped up, it's being protected. and guarded because you want to give it a chance to grow. Who is this? Could be an actual baby. Y'all could have made a baby. Or this is a baby as in something that you're building, you know, an actual physical 3D object that you're building, building a new home, building a new business, those kind of things. It's just starting new though, and that's why you're protective. You see, soon, there's this transition from 9 and 9, because this is the energy, 1 plus 8 is 9. So this is a sense of 9-9. Something is about to finish. Something is about to complete. A rebirth is assured. It's about to be ready, but it's not ready yet. Know your worth, and this is 9. Holy shit, you got 3 9s in a row. 999 means that you're just a hair away from being complete. There's one more piece to the puzzle. Something's about to finish. Something's gearing up to be completed. And it's this transition, this newness, this new life that you're building or new person that you're building. Some of y'all might give birth soon. Act as if you're just trying to blend in. All these 9s surrounded by 5. So something is changing that you were waiting on, or 9 months. Something that whether you were waiting on it or it's been, you know, because it's been taking a while. There is this sense of maybe you thought it would never happen. You gave up. That's when Pig's Fly is here. Maybe you gave up and you were just like, I got to just chill with this right now. Don't give up. It's back and it's about to pop out. Or off, or just be realized. The abundant universe will provide. You go from 999 and then 55, that's 10. Changes are happening. Those 9s are about to be wrapped up and completion is here. This is the fulfillment, not just completion, the fulfillment. So the purpose of the work has also come out, and there's great abundance here to be had. This is beautiful energy. This is Taurus energy, your energy, but it's the most spiritual of your energy, as in universal resources are being provided. You're in sync with spirit, gratitude, things to be grateful for, abundant with. If this is a pregnancy, your child is going to be healthy and happy and strong. There is a sense of there is this sense of not letting anybody kind of distract you or rush you as you work on what is important to you. Act as if. Hold on. You may be acting like you have more money than you do. You do have the resources. You have the access to the resources. But it's almost like you're acting like you have more abundance than you do. Not in a bad way, but in a sense of, no. Yeah, in a sense of, I know what I'm worth. I know what I'm worth. So I'm going to act, I'm going to believe, I'm going to behave as if I am my value. So you may not be really a billionaire, but you're acting like a billionaire. You have that feeling in you that you have this just certainty about you right now. I don't think you're lying to anybody and saying that you've got $1 billion in your banking account. Maybe you do. God bless. But there is a sense of feeling like you already have it. Because you do. Universally, it's already there. You just have to get to it in this linear timeline that we live in. The Holy Spirit is blessing you. This is a peace card. This is serenity and beauty and peace. And Holy Spirit himself descending upon you to give you a blessing. This is also a wedding card. Learn from the past. This is Taurus energy too. But it's also progressive energy, pushing through, moving out, bulldozing forward, stampeding. In other words, it's a breakthrough. In this position, what this card means is you're about to make a breakthrough. Maybe you're making peace with a part of your past that there's no way that you could change. You're moving on from. And this is more Taurus energy. See the bit you have, your energy is all over here. So this is a very spiritual reading for you, a sense of you yourself are transforming what you want in life, how you see things. You see things from a higher perspective now. There's a sense of realizing why all of this had to happen and knowing how it plays an important role in where you're headed. And last but not least, this is Piscean energy. 6 plus 7 is 13, adds up to 4. This is being strongly connected to the psychic world, and being able to find that balance between the contrast between dark and light. There is this beautiful reflective energy here coming from the moon. And this is your grounding energy. Hold on, I'm going to flip the camera so that you can see the cards. I think you found, oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Look at that reading. I'm sorry. I did a little glitch. I forgot I turned it on before I had turned it around. So let me get this all where you can see. This is big energy. And what this grounding energy tells me is there's some sort of peace that you've made with the past. It's like now you understand from a perspective that you really didn't have the ability to understand before. Something probably has come out. Something has been revealed that's helping you make peace. I don't necessarily think that it's helping you make peace with yourself. It's helping you kind of see into the future and look to your basically future state or future self, Taurus. Once again, all of this is future forward and looking for the future. This is also making a financial breakthrough, or having the smarts to basically invest in the future. This energy right here is interesting. Pisces and Libra energy. Once again, though, that's a sense of not wanting something to be fully in the spotlight. So what is it that you are hiding? What is it that you don't want to talk about? I mean, I'm going to dig in, but there is also a sense of what's going to come out of it and how are things going to go. You are extremely optimistic right now. I know there are probably some Tauruses that are miserable out there, but overall, this is optimistic energy for you. There's a lot that you actually can access right now. A lot as in like resources and support. Let me think. This is really interesting energy. Open to infinite possibilities. You're being very, very busy in this little cocoon. And I think that you're trying to like literally not talk about it to anybody. Well, not to anybody. I shouldn't say that. Yes, probably your family and friends you are talking about this to. This could be wedding planning with, like I said, I keep repeating myself though. I want more information. Let's get over into tarot and see what tarot like pulls out of this energy. Taurus, there's also your love and romance reading over there as well. The link is in the description box below. I'll see you guys in the extended.